Hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. How are you dears? All are fine? Fine. Okay. Then today we are going to discuss about our new chapter. Our new chapter. Give me which is our new chapter? Yes. New chapter in Moments. Ishwaran is the storyteller. Ishwaran the storyteller. All of you listen. What is that? Okay, I will explain the earlier chapter. Then inshallah, then it's our third chapter. Ishwaran. Ishwaran, the storyteller. Okay, all of you, listen all of you. Okay. One night, Mahendra woke up from his sleep and saw a dark, cloudy form. He broke out in the cold sweat. Was it ghost? Okay, we can discuss. Listen, all of you. The story was narrated by the story of a storyteller. His name is Ishwaran. Okay. The story was narrated to Ganesh by a young man. Okay. The story was narrated to Ganesh by a young man. Mahendra by name. Okay. He was a junior supervisor in the firm which offered on hire supervisors at various types of construction sites, factories, bridges, dams and so on. Mahendra's job was to keep an eye on the activities at the work site. Okay, who is the young man? Here, the story was narrated to Ganesh by a young man. Mahendra by name. He was a junior. Who is the supervisor here? That is Mahendra. Okay. Mahendra's job was to keep an eye on the activities at work site. He had to keep moving from place to place every now and then as ordered by his head office. From a coal mining area to a railway bridge construction site. From there, after a few months, to a chemical plant which was coming up somewhere. Okay. He was a bachelor. His needs were simple and he was able to adjust himself to all kinds of odd conditions. Whether it was an ill-equipped circuit house or a makeshift canvas tent in the middle of the stone quarry. But one asset he had was his cook, Ishwaran. Okay. The cook was quite attached to Mahendra and followed him uncomplainingly wherever he was posted. Who will go with him? Who will go with Ishwaran? Always go with Mahendra without any complaint because Mahendra was a bachelor and he want to complete his own needs only he can't do because he is busy man. Okay, all of you? Yes. He cooked for Mahendra, who Ishwaran, and washed his clothes and chatted away with his master at night. He could weave out endless stories and anecdotes on the varied subjects. Okay, he could weave out endless stories and anecdotes on varied subjects. Ishwaran also, endless, he could weave out, that means അറ്റമില്ലാത്ത കഥകൾ നെയ്തു പറയാൻ ആർക്ക് അതിന് കഴിവുണ്ടായിരുന്നു? ഈശ്വരന് കഴിവുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. തൻ്റെ ബോസിനെ എങ്ങനെ പ്ലീസ് ചെയ്യാം എന്നുള്ള കഴിവൊക്കെ ആര് കയ്യിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നു? Yes, here in the hands of Ishwaran. Ishwaran also had an amazing capacity to produce vegetables and cooking ingredients seemingly out of nowhere. Okay. ഇവിടെയും കാണാത്ത കുക്കിംഗ് എബിലിറ്റി ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ആർക്ക്? ഈശ്വരൻ. In the middle of a desolate landscape with no shops visible for the miles around, he would miraculously conjure, that means he miraculously up the most delicious, he can, just like a god, and he can produce some delicious foods and make with fresh vegetables within an hour of arriving at the zinc sheet shelter at the new workplace. Okay, performance magical, he can perform magical tricks in the case of cooking also. Mahendra would be up early in the morning and leave for work after breakfast, carrying some prepared food with him. Meanwhile, Ishwaran would tidy up the shed, wash the clothes, and have a leisurely bath, and pouring several buckets of water over his head, muttering a prayer all the while. It would be lunch time by then. After eating, he would read for a while before dozing off. Before that, a small sleep. The books was usually some popular Tamil thriller running to hundreds of pages. Okay, who are the characters? Ishwaran and Mahendra, right? Okay, then here, whose routine is going on now? Ishwaran's. Its imaginative descriptions and narrative flourishes would hold Ishwaran in thrall, that means Ishwaran in control. His own descriptions were greatly influenced by the Tamil authors that he read. When he was narrating even the smallest of the incidents, he would try to work in suspense and surprise ending into the account. For example, instead of saying that he had come across an uprooted tree on the highway, he would say, എന്താ ചെയ്യുക, ഇങ്ങനെ നന്നായിട്ട് പൊതുപ്പും തുങ്ങലൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട് എന്തായിട്ട് എക്സാജുറേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് പറയാനുള്ള കഴിവ് ആർക്കുണ്ട്? ഈശ്വരനുണ്ട്. അയാൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് പറയുക? if he saw a uprooted tree on the highway, he would say, uprooted tree കണ്ടാൽ എന്താ അയാൾ പറയുക? He would say, with eyebrows suitably arched and hands held out in a dramatic gesture. ആംഗ്യഭാഷയിലാണ് പറയാം. എന്താ ആംഗ്യഭാഷ പറയുന്നത്? The road was deserted and I was all alone. Suddenly, I spotted something that looked like an enormous bushy beast lying sprawled across the road. ഞാൻ വലിയൊരു ഭീമാകാരനായ ഒരു ബുഷി ബീഡ്സ് ആണെന്നാണ് വിചാരിച്ചത്. I was half inclined to turn to go back, but as I come closer, I saw that it was a fallen tree. Understood? With its dry branches spread out. Mahendra would stretch himself back in his canvas chair and listen to Ishwaran's tales uncritically. Okay? Then, listen. The place I come from is famous for timber. Ishwaran would begin. There is a richly wooded forest all round. The logs are hauled on the lorries by elephants. There are huge, well-fed beasts. When they turn wild, even the most experienced mahout is not able to control them. After the prologue, Ishwaran would launch into the elaborate anecdote involving an elephant. ഒരു എലഫൻ്റ് ഉൾക്കൊണ്ടിട്ടുള്ള വേറൊരു കഥയും അയാൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ മെനഞ്ഞു. One day, a tusker escaped from timber yard and began roam about, stamping on bushes. You know, sir, how an elephant behaves when it goes mad? I think you can catch me, right? Ishwaran would get so caught up in the excitement of his own story that he would get up from the floor and jumped about, stamping his feet and emotion of the mad elephant. The elephant reached the outskirts of our town. That is important. Okay, that how the tusker, how Mahendra explained about the mad tusker. That is one important. Listen. The elephant reached the outskirts of our town and breaking the fences down like a matchstick. He would continue. I came into the main road and smashed all the stalls selling. It came into the main road and smashed all the stalls selling fruits, mud pots, and clothes. People ran helter skelter in panic. Understand? Helter skelter means confused. They are in panic. Important paragraph. Listen, all of you. The elephant now entered a school ground where the children were playing. Breaking through the brick wall, all the boys ran into the classrooms and shut the doors tight. The beast grunted and wandered about, pulling out the football goalpost, tearing down the volleyball net, kicking and flattening the drum kept for water, and uprooting the shrubs. Meanwhile, all the teachers had climbed up to the terrace of the school building. From there, they helplessly watched the depredations of the elephant. There was not a soul below on the ground. The streets were empty as if the inhabitants of the entire town had suddenly disappeared. What is that? പെട്ടെന്ന് ആ ടൗണിലെ ആൾക്കാരെല്ലാം അപ്രത്യക്ഷരായ പോലെ ഒരൊറ്റ മനുഷ്യനെയും എവിടെ കാണാനില്ല, താഴെ കാണാൻ, ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ കാണാൻ ഇല്ല. I was studying in the junior class at that time. Yes, Ishwaran started. What is? I was studying in the junior class at that time and was watching the whole drama from the rooftop. I don't know what came over me suddenly. I grabbed a cane from the hands of one of the teachers and ran down the stairs and into the open. The elephant grunted and menacingly swung a branch of a tree which it held into the trunk. It stamped its feet, kicking up a lot of mud and dust, and it looked frightening, but I moved slowly towards it, stick in hand. People are watching the scene. Just imagine the situation, all of you. Hello? Listen. The elephant, and watching the scene of hypnotized from nearby housetops, and the elephant looked at me red-eyed, ready to rush towards me. It lifted its trunk and trumpeted loudly. At that moment, I moved forward and, mustering all my force, gathering all my force, whacked means I tied its third. I just whacked its third toenail on a hook. Okay, what I did? I just okay, here, hook. The beast looked stunned for a moment, and it shivered from head to foot and collapsed. What he did? I moved forward and mustering all my force, whacked means I just used all my force upon that elephant, right, and it become collapsed. At this point, Ishwaran would leave the story unfinished and get up mumbling, I will be back after lighting the gas. He couldn't, unfinished. He would leave the story unfinished. He third tunnel, tired, what he did, but the elephant become collapsed. Then never mention what he did. At this point, Ishwaran would leave the story unfinished and get up mumbling, I will be back after lighting the gas and warming up the dinner. Mahendra, who had been listening with rapt attention, would be left hanging. When he returned, Ishwaran would not pick up the thread of the story right away. Mahendra would have to remind him that the conclusion was pending. Well, a veterinary doctor was summoned to revive the animal. എന്താ നിങ്ങൾ അതിനെ ചെയ്തതെന്ന് ചോദിക്കാം, അതിന് ആൻസർ ഇല്ല. അതിൻ്റെ ആൻസർ എന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചപ്പോൾ എന്താ പറഞ്ഞത്? ഒരു വെറ്റിനറി ഡോക്ടർ വരേണ്ടി വന്നു അതിനെ റിവൈവ് ചെയ്യാൻ, റിലാക്സ് ചെയ്യാൻ. Ishwaran would struck casually. 2 days later, it was led away by its mahout to the jungle. Okay. Then, well, how did you manage to do it, Ishwaran? Then how did you bring down the beast? It has something to do with Japanese art. Okay, he just again. I think, sir, karate and jojutsu is called. I had read about it somewhere. It temporarily paralyzes the nervous system. You see, അത് Japanese art ആണ്. Karate, jujitsu. Then he said that it is just temporarily paralyzing. Then who temporarily paralyzed here? Here, elephant was, right, by Ishwaran. Not a day passed without Ishwaran recounting some story packed with adventure every day. Okay, horror and suspense, whether the story was credible or not. Okay, then Mahendra enjoyed listening to it because of the imitable way in which it was told. And Ishwaran seemed to more than make up for the absence of TV in Mahendra's living quarters. Okay, more than that, his own way of presentation is great. Okay, one morning when Mahendra was having breakfast, Ishwaran asked, "Can I make something special for dinner tonight, sir?" After all day is as auspicious day, according to tradition, we prepare various delicacies to feed the spirits of our ancestors today, sir. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ്, നമ്മളുടെ പൂർവികർക്ക് ഇന്ന് പലതരത്തിലുള്ള എന്താണ് വേരിയസ് എന്ത് കൊടുക്കണം, ആൻസിസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് കൊടുക്കണം, ഡിഷസ് ഫുഡ് ഉണ്ടാക്കി കൊടുക്കണം. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഡേ ആണ് ഇന്ന്. ദാറ്റ് മൈറ്റ് മഹേന്ദ്ര എൻജോയ്ഡ് ദ മോസ്റ്റ് ഡെലീഷ്യസ് ഡിന്നർ ആൻഡ് കോംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റഡ് ഈശ്വരൻ ഓൺ ഹിസ് culinary cooking works. Then he seemed very pleased, but unexpectedly launched into a most garish account involving the supernatural. What he said, "You know, sir, this entire factory area we are occupying was one burial ground." Another story, okay, another superstition. What he said, the supernatural story, he said that idoru burial ground aane. He started, Mahendra was jerked out of the pleasant reverie and he had drifted into after the satisfying meal. I knew one of the first day itself when I saw a human skull lying on the path. Even now I come across a number of skulls and bones. Ishwaran continued, he saw that one skull and he said that this factory area where occupying was once in all time it was a burial place. Have you see the picture? Ishwaran saw Ishwaran seeing that. Okay. He went on to narrate how he sometimes saw ghosts at night. "I am not easily frightened by these things, sir. I am a brave fellow. But one horrible ghost of woman which appears off and on the midnight during the full moon." Understood? Okay. During full moon, who will come? That ghost woman will come. It is an ugly creature with matted hair and shriveled face, like a skeleton holding on the fetus in his arms. Understand? Mahendra shivered at the description of the interrupted rather sharply. "You are crazy, Ishwaran. There are no such things as ghosts or spirits. It is all figment of your imagination. Get your digestive things examined and maybe your head as well. You are talking nonsense always." He left the room and retired for the night, expecting Ishwaran to sulk off couple of, that means hatredness. He hated who here? ആര് വെറുത്തു തുടങ്ങി? മഹേന്ദ്ര എന്താണ് ഒരു കപ്പിൾ ഒത്തിരി ദേഷ്യം വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഉറങ്ങിയത്. Then here he left a room. Then who? Sorry, Mahendra alla Ishwaran. Okay. But next morning he was surprised to find cooks as cheerful and talkative as ever. Okay. ഇയാൾ നോൺസെൻസ് ആണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് അട്ടറായിട്ട് ബ്ലെയിം ചെയ്തതുകൊണ്ട് മിക്കവാറും എന്താണ് വെറുത്ത് പോയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. രാവിലെ മിക്കവാറും എന്താവും എന്നുള്ളത് ആലോചിച്ചിരുന്നപ്പോൾ എന്താണ്, he has no problem. From that day on, Mahendra, for all his brave talk, went to bed with a certain unease. Every night he peered into the darkness outside through the window next to his bed, trying to make sure that there was no movement of dark shapes in the vicinity. Okay, he just was waiting for, but he could only see the sea of darkness with the twinkling lights of the factory miles away. Understand? Well, after this story affected, badly affected who? Mahendra, right? He had always liked to admire the milk white landscape on full moon nights, but after hearing Ishwaran's story of the female ghost, he avoided looking out of the window altogether when the moon was full. Understand? Full moon ആണ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരാൾ വരുന്നു പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് പിന്നെ ഫുൾ മൂണിനെ നോക്കാതെയായി ആര്? Mahendra. Okay. One night, Mahendra was woken up from his sleep by a low moan close to his window. One night, Mahendra was woken up from the sleep, a low moan, a small crying. And at first he put it down, a cat prowling around the mice, maybe a cat prowling around for mice. But the sound was too guttural. That means that one is a broken voice. Guttural means a broken voice for the cat. For a cat, he resisted the curiosity to look out, lest they should behold a sight which would stop his heart. But the wailing became louder and less feline. Understand? It's louder and less. It's not like feline means like a cat. He could not resist the temptation anymore, lowering himself to the level of, important paragraph, okay, lowering himself to the level of the windowsills. He looked out at the white sheet of the moonlight outside. Okay, then there, not too far away, was a dark, cloudy form clutching a bundle. Mahendra broke into the cold sweat and fell back into the pillow. Then he saw that what he saw, and panting, and he gradually recovered from ghastly experience. He began to reason with himself and finally concluded that it must have been some sort of auto-suggestion. He saw that, but after that he understood that only because of the provoke of Ishwaran, he feel like that, but at last he said that that is one sort of auto-suggestion, because he waited that thing along, that's why he got like that, some trick that his subconscious and played on him. By the time he had got up in the morning, had a bath and come out to have his breakfast, the horror of the previous nights had faded from his memory. What happened here? അങ്ങനെ ഇതുവരെ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഒന്നും സംഭവിക്കാതെ ഈ ലാസ്റ്റ് ഈ ആ വുമൻ ഗോസ്റ്റിൻ്റെ കാര്യം സംഭവിച്ചു. ആരുടെ കാര്യത്തിൽ? മഹേന്ദ്രയുടെ കാര്യത്തിൽ. ബട്ട് ഹി ഫോർഗോട്ട് ആൻഡ് ബ്രേക്ക്ഫാസ്റ്റ്. The horror of the previous night had faded from his memory. Ishwaran greeted him at the door with his lunch package and his bag. Just as Mahendra was stepping out, Ishwaran grinned and said, what Ishwaran said? Read. Sir, remember the other day when I was telling you about the female ghost with a fetus in its arms? You were so angry with me for imagining things. നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു അന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇമാജിൻ ചെയ്തു എന്നല്ലേ? Well, you saw her yourself at last night. You saw her yourself at last night. I came running hearing the sound of mourning that was coming from your room. Understand? നിങ്ങളുടെ ഐ കെയിം റണ്ണിങ് ഹിയറിങ് ദ സൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് മോർണിംഗ്, ഒരാൾ മോങ്ങുന്ന സൗണ്ട് ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഞാൻ വന്ന് നോക്കിയിരുന്നു. എ ചിൽ വെൻ ഡൗൺ മഹേന്ദ്രാസ് സ്പിൻ. ഓക്കെ, ഹി ഡിഡ് നോട്ട് വെയിറ്റ് ഫോർ ഈശ്വരൻ ടു കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഹിസ് സെൻറ്റൻസസ് and he hurried away in his office and handed his papers, resolving to leave the haunted place very next day. അങ്ങനെ അവനെ വേട്ടയാടുന്ന ആ പ്ലേസ് എന്താണ്, ഒഴിവാക്കി പോവാൻ, അതിൽ നിന്ന് ഓടിപ്പോവാൻ എന്തായി, റിസൈൻ ലെറ്റർ കൊടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഹീ ഡിസൈഡഡ്. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദാറ്റ്? ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു റീഡ്. ഹീ ഹറീഡ് അവേ ടു ഹിസ് ഓഫീസ് ആൻഡ് ഹാൻഡഡ് ഇൻ ഹിസ് പേപ്പേഴ്സ് and resolving to leave the haunted place the very next day. Okay, all of you. Okay, at last Ishwaran won in all his game. Okay, then we have question answers. In what way is Ishwaran an asset to Mahendra? How he helped and everything. Okay, then here which are the things he did? Then talking, saying pastime and everything, cooking, then and washing, and all the course of Mahendra was done by who? Here? Yes, that is Ishwaran. Then how does Ishwaran describe the uprooted tree highway? I told you to underline that thing. Okay. Then what effect does he want to create in his listeners? That full effect, right? We can, no need to see that incident again. We can hear everything. Then how does he narrate the story of the tusker? I told you that is important paragraph we want to write. And why does the author say that Ishwaran seemed to more than make up of the absence of TV, Mahendra's living quarters? Because through the effects, he got many stories. He says so many stories only with the full effects, right? Okay, not only, I told you that how we want to write. Surely you want to write half paragraph for each questions of your notebook. Okay, half page, note in the half page എന്തായാലും ഇതൊക്കെ explain ചെയ്യണം. Mahendra calls ghosts or spirits a figment of the imagination. What happens to him on a full moon night? Okay, can you think of some other ending for the story? You can write your own. Okay, complete this question answer for tomorrow itself and send me through WhatsApp. And also the talk about it, that you just read and find out your answers of your own. No need to write, but you want to save in your memory when the time of writing answers. Okay, all of you. Okay, inshallah, if I get the time, I will give the more important question answers through WhatsApp. Okay, all of you. Okay, thank you. Read your chapter 5 times and write the question answers and submit me tomorrow itself. Okay, all of you. Thank you.